Let's talk about porn and nofap. If you're still watching porn, you are poisoning your mind whether you know it or not. You are slowly decaying. This is the unfortunate truth. Porn is a drug and it is a dangerous drug. When you hear the word drug, you probably associate it with substances such as marijuana, coke, whatever. Why? This is because these are the only ones that the mainstream media talk about the most. If you go on Google or whatever browser you use and search about the effects of porn, the majority of articles that will show up would say something along the lines of here's a few harmful side effects. However, overall it's safe, you're exploring yourself, you're exploring your sexuality, your desires, whatever. This is a load of crap. Porn is dangerous. What makes it the most dangerous drug is how easily accessible it is. You can do it anywhere, at any time, without anyone knowing. It is literally at the tip of your fingers. You can access it whenever and wherever. What do you think that does to your mind? What's even worse is that you subconsciously know it's bad, because every time you do it, do you not feel incredible guilt and shame? What do you think this does to you, to your confidence, to your self-esteem, to your mental health? If every single time you do it, you instantly regret it and feel guilty and shameful, this is not good at all. Do you not clear your search history? Do you not do it privately? You literally isolate yourself from others. Tell me right now you go and watch it in front of others. Of course not. You do it either hidden in your room or in the toilet or some private place. What do you think this does to you? You're isolating yourself, you do the deed, and then you instantly regret it. This is a very, very, very toxic and harmful cycle. You need to stop it as soon as you can. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Nofap. What is nofap? So nofap, it's in the name. It basically means not fapping. There are different levels to nofap. There's like whether you are allowed to edge or not, or watch it and not release, whatever. Don't do none of that shit. The only thing you should be doing is not watching it and not fapping to it whatsoever. Never. Don't even edge. Here's the thing, right? You might think that edging is you taking a step towards success with nofap. It's actually the opposite, because you are not teaching yourself to not be reliant on porn to get hard. This is the problem. Porn induces something called porn-induced erectile dysfunction. If you don't know what that is, quickly search it on Google. But in its simplest terms, it basically means you are not turned on by anything except for pixels on your phone. If this doesn't ring alarm bells in your head, I do not know what will. You cannot get turned on unless you are watching some weird stuff on your phone. This is a problem, because what do you think that does to your relationships with people? You're going to start objectifying people, especially women, if you're a male attracted to females. No matter who you're attracted to, you're going to start objectifying them. You're going to start seeing people as objects of pleasure. This is so harmful. How do you expect yourself to have a loving and compassionate relationship where you trust each other, where you love each other fully? It's going to be difficult. You see them as an object, that's a problem. And then I see a lot of people say some stuff like, they talk about this 30-day streak, the 7-day streak, and how there's like new benefits. And then when you hit the 90-day mark, like this is wow, this is the biggest achievement ever. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it is an achievement going 90 days in a row without watching that stuff, that filth. But this is the wrong approach to it all, because this puts a lot of unnecessary pressure onto yourself. If you view yourself as the person on nofap aiming to hit the 90-day streak, more often than not, you are going to relapse. You are going to fall back into the habit, because you view yourself as someone addicted to this, and this addicted person is trying to get a streak. That's like gambling. It's like you're high. You're chasing after streaks. What are you doing? What you need to do instead is view yourself as the person that does not fap. Not the person on nofap, the person that does not fap. He simply or she simply does not know what porn is, what masturbation is, none of that. They are a person that is connected to themselves and to nature. They don't view this virtual filth They don't isolate themselves from their loved ones, from people. They don't hide themselves away or imagine some crazy watch some crazy scenarios to get off. It's not good. It's weird. Honestly, think of it this way, right? The next time you get an urge, first of all, here's how you quit. So firstly, you say to yourself, I'm the person that does not fap, and then through sheer will, you just resist. Now I know you probably tried this, and then it gets to a stage where you just like relapse and you fall back into it. When you think you are about to hit that stage, so after your sheer will, which should be enough, but not always it can be. When your sheer will and dedication starts to fall down, you need to view yourself from a third person perspective. Imagine there's a camera in the corner of the room. So there's a camera right there and it's just viewing you, and you're like lying down or whatever with your hand around your thing. Just paint that image in your head. How does that make you feel? Are you proud? Would you carry on? Would you do it if you knew there was someone watching you? Forget the camera. Let's say someone's right in front of you. Would you do it? Probably not. I'd like to think you wouldn't. To sum up this conversation, essentially, one, porn is extremely harmful to you, both physically, because you can't even get hard, and that is a man's gift. That's where your drive comes from. You need to channel that sexual energy into something productive. You know, if you're sitting at home doing nothing all day, whatever, you're playing video games or just scrolling on TikTok, social media, just not being productive, not building towards something, not chasing after a goal, then of course it's going to be easy for you to fall into this habit, because your time is not being spent doing something productive, something wise. And pleasure is distraction. Pleasure is a cheap replacement for fulfillment. The man with no purpose distracts himself with pleasure. This is the truth. So you need to go find the purpose in life. You need something to chase after. Why do you think people enjoy video games? Because there's goals, there's missions, there's levels. You have a purpose in the video game. Do so in real life. Find the purpose in real life. Treat real life like a video game. Go to the gym. Level up your strength. Level up your physique. Grow some muscle. Or get fit, you know, be able to run longer, run faster, jump higher, swim quicker, whatever it is. Just find something to go after. Level up your mind. Don't consume filth. Read books. Take notes. Write stuff down. Journal. Learn. Strengthen your mind. Strengthen your physique. Strengthen your faith. If you're a person that believes in God, strengthen your faith. Strengthen your connection with God, or whoever and whatever you believe in. I know there's some people that don't believe in God. Fair enough. Strengthen your spirituality. Go outside more often. Spend time in the sun. Let the sun hit your face. There's so much benefits to being out in nature. I'm not going to talk about that right now because we're talking about porn and nofap, but there are so many benefits to being in nature. Go outside, walk barefoot, let the sun hit you, go for a swim, go to the beach. Just do anything that is good for you. And then eventually you will forget that porn even exists. It just simply will not cross your mind. That thought will not cross your mind. Replace your bad habit with plenty of good habits. Use your time to do something wise and productive. Before I end this video, if you got any questions, drop a comment down below, or you can message me on my social media. I'm going to link them up here and there. Instagram or Snapchat, Ishmael Caesar, DM me. I'm more than happy to talk and help you out on your journey, both at the gym and with quitting porn if you are still unfortunately indulging in this habit. However, to sum up the video, porn is bad for the sake of yourself, the people around you, and for your own self-esteem, confidence and dignity. And so you better strengthen your relationship with yourself and God. Quit this bad habit now.